Okay, over here to the right, we have a graph of the region that we're going to revolve around the y-axis. To give you an idea of what we mean by the shell method, here's a picture of some shells being created by revolving a rectangle around, in this case, the y-axis also. The y-axis in this case is the axis of revolution. So when you're using the shell method, you want to picture a typical little rectangle here that's parallel to the axis of revolution. And the formula is this. We're going to say 2 pi times the definite integral. Since we're integrating along in other words, these rectangles are occurring along the x-axis from 0 to 4. And if I multiply that by this distance right here, that's what we call the average radius. And in this case, the average radius is just this distance right here, which is represented by x. Now, the height of the shell is this distance right here. And that is top minus bottom. The y-coordinate at the top, take away the y-coordinate at the bottom. Well, the y-coordinate at the top is always 8. The y-coordinate at the bottom is f of x, which in our case is x to the 3/2. So here's what we have. And that's what I'm showing right here. Okay, f of x is x to the 3/2. And of course, we've got dx, which kind of represents the thickness of each of these shells. So you have to evaluate this using your standard integration formulas. You probably want to distribute this x. So we have 8x minus x to the 5/2. And we take the antiderivative of each term. That'll be 4x squared minus add 1 to the exponent, 7/2, multiplied by the reciprocal of the new exponent. Evaluate all that from 0 to 4. And we still have that 2 pi sitting out front. Okay, I'll let you take it from there. And this illustrates that the washer method could also have been used. In other words, I could have, in this case, said, well, I'm going to take washers. And when you use the washer method or the disk method, in this case, your typical rectangle is perpendicular to the axis of revolution. And pi, the radius squared, in this case, it has to be in terms of y because this is a horizontal x distance right here. Solve this function for y equals x to the 3/2. Raise the exponent, or multiply, raise each side to the 2/3 power. And then, so this is the radius squared. You can see we get the same answer in all 3 cases. And this is the answer you get when you simplify this, 384 pi over 7. Okay, I hope that helped. If you have any questions, post a comment.